Hello everyone. Today we are going to present school improvement planning, and our group members are Chen Mei, Dai Jingli, Huang Mimi, Li Ping, and me. So here is our agenda. We will present into 5 parts: introduction and importance of sustainable school development, continual improvement, and case study and inclusion. So this is the introduction, and to say what is school improvement planning, what is it? It means that SIP is built on 4 key pillars. First, it is data-based. Schools use zero data like test scores and attendance to make decisions. Second, it is collaborative. Everyone from teacher to parents is involved. And third, it is goal-oriented, meaning it uses SMART goals to get action. Finally, it is a living document. It is reviewed and updated regularly. So in short, SIP turns big ideas into action steps for real school growth. And let's look at the 4 core goals of SIP. The first and most important goal is to improve student achievement, raising academic performance, and closing learning gaps. Second, it aims to enhance teacher quality through professional development and collaboration. Third, SIP helps build a positive school culture that is safe, inclusive, and respectful. So, and fourth, it ensures better resource allocation so that budgets and staff are used wisely to support learning. And these 4 goals work together to create a strong foundation for school success. So, why is SP so necessary for school? First, it provides clear direction. Without a plan, schools may act randomly. With SIP, every action is aligned with long-term goals. Second, it enables continuous improvement by using regular data checks to adjust strategies. Third, it strengthens stakeholder partnership, bringing together teachers, parents, and the community around the shared vision. And finally, it helps school align with national policies, ensuring that local efforts support broader education goals. In short, SIP is not just helpful, it is essential for meaningful and lasting school improvement.
Hello everyone, my name is Huang Mimi. Let's move to the part 2. I will introduce importance of school improvement planning or SIP. The first importance is enhancing teaching quality. Firstly, SIP helps schools improving teaching quality. It lets teachers use practical and proven teaching ways. The school holds many training classes for teachers. Teachers share ideas and prepare lessons together. Regular feedback helps teachers improve their classes. The whole teaching environment becomes much better. Second is improving student outcomes. Secondly, SIP focuses on every student's growth. Teachers analyze study data to find students' problems. They provide different help for different learners. Optimized classes make knowledge easier to understand. Teachers adjust homework based on students' progress. Gradually, students' grades and skills get improved. And the third one and the last one is resource management and accountability. Thirdly, SIP makes school resources used properly. School budgets are set to match school development aims. It reduces unnecessary costs and saves school money. Meanwhile, SIP improves the school's accountability system. Schools open their plans to parents and community members. More people can know and take part in schoolwork. So we have learned 4 key values of SIP. It helps teachers, students, and the whole school management. After knowing its importance, we move to the next.
Okay guys, let's move on to part 3, which is about how school improvement planning supports sustainable school development. First of all, school improvement planning provides a long-term vision for the school. This means the school has a clear direction for the future. So even if the principal or teachers change, the overall direction of development can still remain stable. Secondly, it helps the schools set strategic goals instead of having general ideas. The plan turns the vision into clear and measurable goals. This helps schools decide what to do, how to use resources, and how to check their progress step by step. And the third is school improvement planning, focusing on building capacity. It improves the skills for teachers and school leaders through training, motivating, and collaborative learning. Over time, this allows the school to improve by itself, not just depending on external support. Finally, is about it encourages stakeholder involvement. This includes teachers, students, parents, and even the community. When everyone is involved, there is a strong sense of shared responsibility, and this makes improvement more sustainable. So, based on these strategies, school improvement planning can lead to sustainable educational outcomes. First, it helps improve student achievement. Because the school keeps monitoring progress and giving support, students can continue to improve over time. Second, it helps build a strong school culture. Teachers work together, share ideas, and reflect on their teaching. This creates a positive environment for continuous improvement. And third is it supports long-term organizational development. The improvement process becomes part of the school system. So even if people leave or change roles, the school can still continue to grow. Finally, it helps the school respond to future challenges. Since the plan is flexible, schools can adjust to changes in technology, policies, and students' needs. So overall, school improvement planning supports sustainable school development through a clear and continuous process. It starts with a long-term vision, then moves to strategic goals, followed by building capacity and involving stakeholders, and finally is lead to sustainable outcomes. So we can see that this is not just a plan on paper, but a continuous system that helps schools improve and grow over time. Thank you listening. That's all my part.
Good morning, everyone. Today I will continue with part for SIP and continuous improvement. In this part, I will explain how school improvement plan or SIP supports the continuous improvement in schools. SIP is not just a writing plan, but a continuous process of review, improving, and adjusting school practice. The key model in this section is the PDCA cycle, which means plan, do, check, and act. The slide shows the PDCA cycle in SIP. The first step is plan, where school identify problems through data analysis and set clear smart goals. The third step is do, which means implementing the plan on a small scale, such as a pilot class or subject team. The third step is check, where school collects and analyzes to see whether the plan is effective. The final step is act, where successful practice or expanded or weekly hours and adjusted for its next improvement cycle. The slide explains 4 stages of PDCA in a more practical way. In the plan stage school set goals and design improvement plan based on leaders. In the two stages, the put plan into practical and record observation, challenge and data. In the check stage, they compare the actual results with the expected goals to evaluate the plan activities. In the active stage, school either standard that successful practice or adopt a plan based on feedback. Finally, SIP can be sense of the engaging over continuous improvement. It helps school move beyond simply meeting the current situation and become more responsive to students' learning needs. Through the PDCA school can monitor progress, evaluate outcomes, identify weaknesses, and make judgments. They make school improvements more purposeful, evidence-based, and sustainable. In conclusion, SIP is not only an administrative document but a practical tool that helps school keep improve over time. Thank you.
Hello everyone, now I will show our case study about TS25 and SIP in Malaysia. Our case focuses on 11 Chinese primary schools in Hulugal, Senegal. These schools joined Malaysia TS25 education project under the National Education Plan. Before using SIP, schools had many problems. Most teachers only had medium-level skills on group lesson study. They were busy with dining work and had no regular training. Without a clear school improvement plan, students' grades had big gaps between each other. To fix this issue, Malaysia used the DTP policy and two kinds of school coaches, SIP honors and SIAC. First, SIP honors helps principals set clear school goals and date grades based on student scores and attendance. Second, SIAC coaches go into classrooms, train teachers face-to-face, especially for rural, hard-to-reach schools. All school improvement work follows the PDCA rule inside SIP. Plan, use school data to find weak points. Do, try new teaching in small classes. Check, describe offers, hold regular meeting to check date. Act, use good ways for all grades and fix weak plans. After trying out SIP for some time, teachers are more willing to join group study, and students' agreement scores go up step by step. Next is our conclusion. We connect our case with the global SIP theory and TS25 research. First, SIP is a complex six-step improvement plan as global studies shows. Second, Malaysia's real case provides SIP plus two coaches and NAF teaching quality. Third, good school leaders build long-term school ability for sustainable growth. First, PDCA makes SIP change where real school needs. All in all, data-based SIP is very important for successful TS25 school development in Malaysia. Thank you.